Good Morning Delaware is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good morning, Delaware. What's going on? Welcome back. Woo! You ready?
Yes, I'm great. DJ Mega Skills, thank you so much for just bringing the vibes, the energy to really just to start our Monday off right.
Yeah.
And just kind of bringing in the week from yesterday with the Eagles energy. We've been loving it all morning. And everybody on set has been loving it as well. So thank you, DJ Mega Skills. But we have our first.
Our first.
So go for it.
And so, Eagles fan, pastor, an amazing man of God, Eagles fan.
Amazing man of God.
Amazing man of God, but most of all, a superhero in the community that's doing wonderful things. A capeless superhero is what we at the ETV call him. The pastor of Ezon Fair, my main man, Pastor Curry. How are you?
Good morning.
Wonderful. How are both of them?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks again. It's a complete honor having you here. After all the years that you've been praying for me and supporting us at DETV, this is your first time, and I feel bad because this is your first time. But I'm also happy because we're here now, and you're here with us to tell us about the great things that's happening and to celebrate you. 20 years.
Wow, yeah.
What's that been like?
It's been amazing. It's really, first, thank both of you for allowing me to be with you. And even though it's been a long time coming, I knew it would come at some point.
That's right.
But I want to take this opportunity to say that it has been a wonderful journey.
Right.
20 years, I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And coming into Delaware was very difficult for me because, you know, Delawareans, they don't really receive non-Delawareans to a level, but it was rocky. But through the 20 years, we have accomplished a whole lot, and I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the day you had the call to come to Delaware to now, like, how has Ezon grown?
You know, we started out with 135 members on 1230 French Street right here in downtown Wilmington. Now we're over 3,000. We have really decided.
Wait a minute, hold on. 100
and 35, yeah.
to 3,000.
Yes. Yes.
Exponential growth right there. That's
must
growth.
be doing something right.
Yeah, and the only thing I'm upset about is that now everybody's going to this, they like to see it on TV as opposed to being in the sanctuary.
It's not the same.
Although we have a strong crowd every Sunday in the sanctuary, it's not the same.
Not the same.
But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what God has done. And in that 20 years, we have decided we were going to make sure we made the community the heart of our church.
Right, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. But also, you must be doing something right, Pastor Curry, because for you to go from 135 to 3,000, clearly there's a need in the community.
Yes.
And the community has found a home. And you have created that safe space and that home for the community, which it speaks volumes, clearly in the numbers. And it's even very smart of you to also offer that virtually. And even though you want them to come in person, I'm a firm believer there's nothing like face-to-face interactions, coming together with your community. It's comforting, it's supportive, but it's good that you're also offering that virtual element as well.
Well, that's not it, Ben. Like the virtual, what I've seen just playing the sideline is the wraparound services and the resources that you provide at your church. You touch a little bit about that before we get to the real big thing?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Can I just tell a real quick testimony? I was raised in a very poor neighborhood, and we had about 100 black churches around our community. None of them did anything, but the one Catholic white church did so much for us, from the skating parties, from the making sure that we had all the events that we needed to have to try to have some meaning in life. And I promised that if ever I'm in a position, I would make sure our church was the community. We had to satisfy the community that we're in order for us to do. So many of the ministries that we have, many of the events that we have is centered around from the steppers. It's not fun for guys to be in church. We made it fun.
That's
we
right.
started the Holy Soldiers. We have the dance ministries that are going on, but then beyond that, the health screenings, the many events and activities that we have that mirrors the community that we're in has really been our success story.
See,
love it.
providing support to your community, providing resources to your community, and that's beautiful that you are broadening what the church offers.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a place of worship.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a place of community, but also it's a place of support, resources, and an opportunity to network.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's beautiful that you're pouring into your church. We talk about it all the time,
Yeah.
right? We said it earlier.
Yeah.
Pour into something and it
Yes.
will grow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm very, very pleased to hear that, Pastor Curry.
Yeah.
And I salute you because it takes
Thank you.
Vision.
good leadership and vision, yes.
We
to
have
do
great
that.
people at Zion Fair.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I went a couple years back, right? And I was so surprised because I grew up in the Southbridge area,
Okay.
right on the other side of the neighborhood house. And I used to, when I became an adult, I bought a house on Bradford Street.
Okay.
And then I remembered that they were doing some construction, and you moved over to Bradford Street, and the facility is amazing. It is amazing. But what else are you doing? Because it's so much. It's so much. But 20 years with you,
Yes.
ribbon. There I go, right there.
Yes.
There I go.
Yes, and that's the worship center. But you know, we also built for the community a wholeness center, which is 28,000 square feet. So it's not 2 times that size, but much larger.
Right on the other side.
On the other side on
Yeah.
our campus. We call it our campus now. And we built that because we wanted to make sure our young people had a safe place
Yeah.
in order to do positive and productive things. And it works. And this is the wonderful thing I love about Zion Fair. None of it was funded by the government. None of it was done by grants.
Get out.
It was our tithing and our offerings. So those individuals who say, well, the churches, all they do is raise a lot of money. Well, we do raise a lot of money, but we pour it back into our community.
I love it.
And we make sure we don't have the grants, we don't have the loans. We make sure that we get back from what we raise on Sunday mornings. And from that, you saw we also have that wholeness center, but something amazing is happening because we have a little bit of a small testimony where one of our members was very faithful to our church. She got older and she could not do. And we could not help her while we were on 1230 French Street. So we decided when seniors get older, this should be the prime of their lives. We should take care of them as they've taken care of us the whole time that we were together. So we decided to launch a vision to go ahead and build senior housing for the those who really don't have the privilege to have that quality of paying the kind of money that some could pay. And we spent a lot of money in building the 10 affordable senior houses that we have now built right there in Southbridge.
Get out of
Right,
here.
and that- and
I'm sitting there, you see I'm sitting here looking at them like, bro, you did what? Like, well, and that grand opening, that ribbon cutting is October 12th.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
October 12th,
yes.
the grand opening for the Affordable Senior Housing Ribbon Cutting Ceremony. And this is a major milestone for the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pastor
Yes.
Curry, this is major.
In Southbridge.
In Southbridge. And you know, it's really funny because we wanted to make sure everything we did was in Southbridge. We didn't
Right.
want to go all over the place, but we did. And I want to make sure that I don't say anything wrong. This is the first time we ever depended upon anyone to help us. Was this affordable housing, because we didn't want the rent to be so high
Right.
that they could not afford.
Agreed.
Could
We
afford
have
it, yes.
elevators in those houses.
Get out.
So each they will be able to use elevators. We have, if you look at the stone, I don't know if they sent you any pictures of our building. We don't have siding. We decided to go with real stone. We gave them upgraded floors. We gave them larger doors. We made sure it was handicap accessible. It is one of the amazing projects. The seniors who will go in there, it won't be expensive rent, although we could charge big bucks.
It's not.
But it's only going to be 33% of their income, period.
That's what's up. Tell me,
Wow.
Cape the superhero.
Yes.
He pull that jacket off, he gonna have a
Yes.
whole cape underneath. Right. Okay.
Now I'm an Eagles fan. That's what happened.
Green cape. I love it. Oh my. Wow. I would love to do a walkthrough.
I would love for you
bring
to.
the
That's
camera
a
and do a
great
walkthrough.
idea.
Please, whenever you're ready.
Yes,
I
that's
would
a
love to
great
do that.
idea, Ivan. I think that the community should see what the facility looks like and
Yeah.
what you have done. And I do have a question for you, Pastor Curry. Is there a need still? Because I'm sure there's still more to do. Is there any other needs or anything else you want to get out to the community that you're looking for that people can provide more support?
I'm in that searching phase right now for a reason.
Okay.
Because I thought this is my 20th year. I've done what I promised Zion Fair I would do.
Right.
It's time to retire. That's what I thought. I'm
He said he thought that.
I'm not an
Doesn't mean he's
outsider
doing
because
it.
I said to the church that I was going to go ahead and retire. I'm a former college, I was a dean of students at Delaware State University for several years. And I said I was going to retire after 20 years. And listen, I don't want to die in the pulpit. I want to live. I have a young daughter. I want to make sure life was fun. And then the Lord said, no, not yet. So there are some things I'm working on. One of the things I'm very interested in right now is the black banking. And I'm thinking about finding a way, all the money that these churches have and African-American churches have, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to bring this together like Emma Chappelle did in Philadelphia. That's in my head. I'm not certainly there yet. But there's a whole lot more needed to be done, but I'm in that searching phase right now.
As you said, the Lord said not yet.
Yeah, and I was not happy with him. Can I be honest with you?
Okay, be honest.
I was not happy with him because I told my wife, matter of fact, she would want to retire. I told my wife, I said, we're young and we need to be able to enjoy our lives. We've been in public life all our time. And when the Lord said, nope,
not yet.
I'm scared to go against him. Even though I was mad at him, I'm scared to go against him.
Wow.
Okay, it's good for you for
I got that
listening.
story
Good
from
for
the
you
gentleman
listening.
at the retreat, 74 years old, graduate from Villanova, engineer, all right? And he was like, I said, what message would you have for people that are young? He was like, enjoy life, do what you love, and then relax.
Right.
Relax, because life happens fast. It happens fast. Pastor, look, they giving me the land the airplane signals over there. Thank you again for coming. Please don't be a stranger. We'd love to continue to tell the community in Delaware what the heck you're doing over there, man. That is a simply amazing and such a milestone, like Vin said. But there's no but. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For 20 strong years, building an ark, listening to God, and helping the community. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, and we wish you best of luck, continued success, and thank you for continuing to pour into the community, the church, and the neighborhood.
So I'll tell you what, that's your camera right there. Go ahead and give the community your invite to the event.
I invite each and every one of you to please be with us on October the 12th at 2 p.m. It's a Sunday, right after church, and be with us. And I want to give you a personal tour of our facility.
There you go. Pastor, appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, next up, the man, the myth, the living legend, Ray Fitzgerald from WHA is here. And again, housing and celebrations. I'm all for it. We'll be right back. Good morning, Delaware.